Okay, so I would say one of the outcomes of this and kind of the first couple weeks of January has really, I'm not going to say put, it's not like an existential crisis, but it really has kind of made it obvious that Bitcoin, at least up to this point, and at least in the last year and this year, has not in any way, shape, or form acted like digital gold. Gold has acted like gold and done really well as that. But all these like risk off kind of tantrums that have happened in the first couple of weeks, where Trump says something and everyone freaks out, everyone panics, and then equities and dollar sell off or get muted, and gold rallies hard. Bitcoin has done nothing. It's only and in the risk on periods, equities will rebound and go up, and Bitcoin does nothing. So it's kind of like getting the worst of both worlds right now, right? Like it's not acting as a hedge for risk off, and it's not receiving any benefit for risk on. It's just kind of consolidating or doing nothing.
Yeah. But that wouldn't be the first time that Bitcoin has, like if you compare the Bitcoin chart to the gold chart, I don't know if you look closely at it in 2021, gold started rising and hit like a new it went a little bit parabolic, right? I don't know if you guys remember that. This was pre-COVID times, right? And then in that same year, Bitcoin was down, right? It was in fact at the COVID like scare, Bitcoin went down as low as like 3,000 or was it dollars? This was the year that gold really like started to rise, right? And then gold started to cool down a bit, and that's when Bitcoin moved to what was it? It topped out at like $69,000 in that cycle, right? So, I mean,
is that cope? Is that cope right now? I feel like that's cope. And now again, I'm joking a little bit, but I think I wanted to ask you guys this actually. Sentiment on crypto Twitter, CT. I think this is like bear market sentiment. I haven't seen this since the bear market, where it just seems like everybody is disillusioned. Major accounts are not getting any kind of traction, any kind of engagement, and it feels like everyone who's on crypto Twitter, the things that they're talking about are metals and equities, specifically AI. Yeah. There's like no crypto talk. I mean, yeah, I write a newsletter, and it's been just like trying to like squeeze blood from a stone for actual kind of, I don't know, bullish news, things of, let's say intelligent bullish news, right? Big new narratives that actually stand a chance. It's just been, I think sentiment is really, really, really low. Yeah. Even if like the fear and greed index doesn't indicate it, I would say we're almost in like that numb stage where it doesn't, just like no one cares.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that may be because most people are
rock bottom
holding altcoins.
Yeah, but also but Bitcoin is go ahead.
If you're just holding Bitcoin, then like you're happy-ish, you're still doing well. But I think the whole crypto Twitter culture was really centered on gambling and just looking at the 2021 charts and thinking like, damn, if I had bought Cardano at the bottom, I would have secured my entire bloodline. And that was like their entire investment strategy for this cycle. And now that it hasn't played out, they're looking at gold and silver because that's where the bull market is.